Plaintiff Cordero Wilbon says he's known the defendant almost his whole life, and they were good friends. But Cordero claims the defendant drinks like a fish and cannot be trusted. Cordero is suing her today for babysitting fees and furniture. Defendant Gabrielle Cook insists she and Cordero never had any problems until this lawsuit arose. Gabrielle claims Cordero has been coming to her house drunk, unannounced, and harassing her for money. So she's countersuing.
Tell me what's going on.
I'm gonna start off by saying that I'm a huge fan. I watch your show. Don't trust anything that this lady says to you, anything at all. I'll be surprised if she don't leave with Mr. Doyle right here.
I'd be surprised too.
I've known her my whole life. If 3 words to describe the defendant here, she's promiscuous, she has attitude, and she drinks like a fish.
No, I'm really gonna leave with her.
So now you're really gonna leave with her. Let me get some background from her, and then we'll get into the specifics of babysitting fees and furniture. Ma'am?
Well, basically, I just want to say about Cordero. He, like I said, like you just said, we grew up together. As far as us having bad terms with each other, that was never an occasion with us.
So you didn't want to pay me my money?
That's not true.
Did you all have any financial dealings in the past, whether
No.
it's gifts or loans?
No.
All right, well, let's see what happened here where you all are suing each other. Sir?
So she came to me in January of 2012. She was supposed to be starting a new job, and she needed a babysitter to watch her son for the hours and the days that she had to work. So we came up with an agreement. She would pay me $300 a month. I started watching them, everything was fine. February, March rolls around, she pays $300. April rolls around, money, I guess, wasn't right, or it got tight or whatever. So we came up with an agreement, the promissory note, where she wouldn't pay me for 8 months, and she would just pay me a large lump sum when she get her taxes.
Oh.
Right. And I know how you feel about the tax situation.
You're talking about how much you watch. I love watching you.
But
I watch you all the time.
But Judge
you must go to the men's room when I'm talking. When someone says they're gonna pay with their taxes.
It's not even like that, because I do have 2 jobs of my own. And I do have bills. I have a car note, I have insurance, and I have rent.
I understand all that, but the point we're making is that you actually believed that she would pay you when her income tax came.
Correct.
And then you said, you watch me every day. Those 2 things cannot go together.
No.
Either you watch me every day and you don't accept anybody's excuse of paying you with taxes. Hold on. And that's what happens then. I see you talk while you're watching. Because you won't listen now. Because I've been very clear. Every week nearly, you'll hear me talk about how people shouldn't go for that income tax game because they're never going to get their money. Go ahead.
Correct.
Go ahead. So she told you she would pay you when her income tax came.
Correct. She said around February, March.
Of 13.
Of 13.
All right. Go ahead.
Okay, so everything's fine and dandy. I'm still watching them. I watch them up until November of 2012. Tax time come, I'm calling her. I get no answer. I go over to her house, she not there. It's just like playing tag, basically. Okay. And she would just ignore me.
Has she ever told you what happened to her taxes?
I could have in mind.
Yes, I told him.
Right here. Okay. If you want to give this to him. Her birthday was May. Right. Now, as you see, she has a party
Spend some money on a party.
At a nightclub. But you can't give me my money? Like, what's the problem?
That's not true, Your Honor.
It costs about $500 just to host a party there. Like, where's my money?
Can I say something about that? Because that's not true.
Yes.
That party, I know a couple promotions or whatever, and they do that with any and everybody. It's for a Facebook page, so
Don't
they
listen
give
to her.
out
She's
parties.
lying.
They put pictures on a flyer for anybody or whatever. First of all, I mean,
What are you talking about? They give it for everybody.
No,
this is for you.
Right.
Your name is on here. Let me get back to you,
Your Honor.
sir. What are you saying about the furniture? You're suing her about furniture also. They do it for everybody. That night was your night.
The end of March, my lease was up at my apartment, and I have just recently purchased some furniture. The furniture couldn't fit up the stairs in my new apartment, so who do I give it to? I give it to her.
You staying with me?
Once again, never.
You left your furniture
Once again,
on my porch?
You don't even have a porch. What do you mean?
Sir, talk to me because
Okay,
you over
all
here talking about you gave it to her.
No, I didn't give it to her. I sold it to her.
All right, for how much?
For $700.
Okay, when was that to be
Never
paid?
agreed on paying on that.
That was the income tax
right.
game too? All right, ma'am.
Basically, I want to say, as far as the furniture set, he was staying with me at the time. Cordero stayed for like almost 2 months at my house at that time. When it was time for him to move out, Cordero left the furniture on my porch. So, of course, I took it upon myself. And yes, I took it in my house because I've been calling Cordero, Cord, is you coming to get your stuff? It's been sitting on my porch. Weeks go by. Now here's a month later, and it's still sitting there. So,
Good
yes,
enough.
I
You
took it
did
upon
not
myself.
agree to pay him.
And yes,
That's-
and we never agreed on paying on the furniture. It was just all about the babysitting.
I heard you. The answer was no. I said, did you ever agree to pay him? You said no. That's good enough.
Okay.
What about the babysitting fees?
As far as the babysitting fees, yes, that's correct. I told him once I get my income tax, but something came up with the income tax. My son godmother had claimed them, so I wasn't able to get my taxes back, which is I'm still showing proof of getting my income tax back. For that, I never paid on that. Like I
Gotcha.
said,
Your
that-
counterclaim. Well, I need to hook up with these people if they giving free parties for you.
cannot speak on that,
All
Your
right,
Honor,
tell them I
'cause
need
that's
somebody
not
to give a
true.
Judge Mathis party and allow me to celebrate my birthday for free. $1,000 for harassment. How does he owe you for that?
It been plenty of times Cordero came by my house, loud, drunk.
Give me some specifics.
For example, like probably a month or two ago, he came by just recently and come by with a group of friends. They loud in my driveway, calling my name out. I just want you to pay me my money. This being very loud, and she can tell you about it too because she
All right, come on
stayed
up.
right next
Come
door
on
across
up.
the street.
Hi, Your Honor.
State your
Tyra
name.
Banks.
State your name.
Tyra Banks. Okay, Cordero, it's been plenty of times where I woke up 3 in the morning and he out there purposely, drunk with his friends, loud, and, just
Saying
acting
what?
like he having a good time, which
Wow, crazy.
yes.
Being rude.
What else?
That's all he do is drink.
I understand, but
Okay.
what did he do to her?
Okay, well, he shows up at her house numerous amount of times.
Calls me numerous times, 5 times a day.
Like, I don't think
Can
it's
you give me
appropriate.
a specific month?
Like a couple months ago.
You all aren't giving me definitive answers, so have a seat.
Okay.
You seem like you're just kind of grabbing for things. And with regard to the claim that you have a paper there. And have you shown up at her house with your friends calling her names?
I have showed up at her house, but as
what?
far as with my friends
what?
and calling her name, no.
What have you showed up at her house for?
To collect debt. I mean, if debt collectors can do it, why can't I?
You can't show up to collect debts. So I am going to grant your harassment claim. $1,000 for you, and the note does include furniture, ma'am.
Can I say something about that?
Yeah, go right ahead.
That furniture.
Pardon me?
That furniture set. He put that in after the fact.
Oh, okay.
So
no,
the
I don't believe that under any circumstances. I'm looking right at it,
Okay.
ma'am. It says, due to the fact that you are no one to keep him while you work, and also for a sectional sofa that I sold to you, it goes right together. What would have to happen? It would have to stop all the way at the top after that one sentence, and it wouldn't make sense, that one sentence, because it would be incomplete, and then the signatures all the way down to the bottom of the page. For that perjury, I'm going to dismiss your claim altogether. Have a good day. Judgment for the plaintiff. When you win, you're supposed to accept the win. You interfere and tell me something different?
Why, as I say, like I said, me and Cordero, we never came really not talking to each other. I still love him as a brother, but I'm just saying, like, as far as that party promotion, that furniture set, you gave that to me
But that
for
was
free.
it was your
It was-
party. What you mean? What you
Okay,
mean?
but
If
you
you
know-
could throw a party, you could pay your money, pay your
Okay,
debt,
just
baby.
like you know
Pay your
everybody
debt.
else on Facebook. You got
Pay
a
your
Facebook
debt.
page
Yep,
just as
I
well,
sure
and
do.
just like everybody else.
And I didn't even give an invitation to your party though.
And
Like
did I go?
how was that?
Did you see me go
How
to
was
my
that?
party?
I don't
No.
know.
Okay.
I don't know. I didn't go.